But we need to move on then. Remember, today is our ladies special on Your Stocks, and we'll be answering all the queries coming in from our female callers. Joining us on the show today, we have two gentlemen, Prakash Gaba as well as Mayuresh Joshi. Good day, gentlemen. Good afternoon. Thanks so much for joining in today. And let's go straight to our first caller. Megha writes to us, in fact, from Delhi. She holds around 380 shares of Taj GVK since the last 4 years. Long-term investor wants to know whether or not to hold or to sell.
Concern, but Mayuresh, what are the charts saying and what is your call actually, in fact, fundamentally on Taj GVK?
No, so as Prakash was mentioning, Anisha, I think it's a hold from my side as well, because the issues that the company was facing because of the Telangana problems clearly reflected in the occupancy ratios going down to 50 odd percent. That has jumped back very, very smartly to around 59 odd percent, and those occupancy levels will keep on inching up, like MICE events happening in the city and a lot of industrial conferences. To that bit, I think the Mumbai property has broken even, and in fact on the bottom line has posted profits, as well as diversification in Chandigarh, Chennai, and expectations of a new property coming up in Bangalore. So as the ARRs, that is the average room rate, start going up, the EV to key should also start moving up for Taj GVK. So yes, I think if the investor has a year and a half time horizon, it's a clear hold from my side.
Let's go on to our next query. We have Parul who writes to us from Gujarat. She holds around 150 shares of Wipro at 270 rupees or thereabouts since the last 1.5 year. Long-term investor, hold on or sell? That's the query that she's posting to us. Mayuresh, coming across to you on Wipro, hold on, or do you advise her to, exit that or maybe get into something else?
So afternoon, Nigel. I think the performance by Wipro, both in terms of the top line growth, the guidance that they've given of a 1 to 3% growth in dollar terms on a quarter-on-quarter basis for Q4, I think it lags the growth parameters that a lot of IT companies are probably doing. The EBIT margins specifically on the IT services were quite reasonable in the quarter gone by, and the client addition also was reasonable. So I think one client added in the 75 million category, two clients.
Yeah, Mayuresh, we'll just come back to you. Mayuresh, we'll just come back to you on Wipro, but Sun Pharma is a stock that we should